Good evening. I'm Jim Olson from Signature Sounds here at the Parlor Room in downtown Northampton, Massachusetts, our home for live music in Western Mass. Welcome to Berkshire Sounds, a bash to bring back music in Western Mass and the Hudson Valley. Tonight's stream supports the work being done by the New England Musicians Relief Fund. You know, when the global pandemic hit in March of 2020, over 2,000 musicians from around New England and the Hudson Valley of New York lost their work, and they don't fit neatly into any employment category. It's hard for them to make a go of it. Well, the New England Musicians Relief Fund has raised over $400,000 for musicians whose work has been drastically reduced due to the pandemic. We hope that you'll support this effort tonight by tipping. There's instructions at the bottom of the screen as you watch the show tonight. We've done our part at Signature Sounds. We've hosted over 85 live streams and paid out over $155,000 to the musicians who performed in these live streams. It's a really important effort, and we hope you'll support it. We've got a great show for you tonight featuring some of the best musicians from Western Mass and the Hudson Valley of New York, including John Medeski, Peter Mulvey, members of the Boston Symphony Orchestra, Aston Magna, and many more. Our first segment tonight features the great Chris Smither, an exciting new group called Ruby Mac, and to kick it all off, here's the Winter Pills. Enjoy the show and please support the New England Musicians Relief Fund.
Skeleton of a bird flying by, the arid whistle through her bones. She didn't hear it, she was heading home. Pretty girls just make me sad. Was the best night that we ever had. Through the city streets we ran. Sometimes starfish move like human waited
Hey folks, Chris Smither coming to you here in the year of the plague. You know, I was thinking today, most people don't think about musicians as being working stiffs, but that's what most of us are. Just working stiffs, trying to get back on the job, hoping for the best, and it looks like the best is coming, you know. I'm starting to feel a little bit hopeful. So, in the meantime, here's a tune for you about going through bad times and coming out the other end a little better and a little wiser. This is called The Devil's Real. The devil ain't a legend, the devil's real. In that empty way he touched me where I hardly feel. That empty hole inside me, the nothing that'll ride me down into my grave. It does not heal. Nothing is a something, it will suck you dry. As the whisper you can hardly hear, it tells you why. He told me you ain't got no problems, you self-deceived. These seeming contradictions, they make believe. Boy, it was then that I decided my life was being guided by a second-rate dependence on first-class thieves. They told me I was breaking through, I was breaking down. By the time I learned the difference, they had long left town. You know, but they ain't so malicious, they ain't mean. They vaguely well-intentioned with no love I've seen. Boy, it's the emptiness that kills you, the cold comfort that'll fill you with a sense of dread that maybe things are worse than they seem. They don't tell you nothing that you don't already know. They just keep holding out the promise, but they don't let go. No, they don't let go. Well, it was hard luck and trouble, bad times too. I know I had 'em coming, I got through. It was advice that you gave me in a dream, man, it saved me. You said get a new life contract that spells out your dues. Took goodwill to find it, a clear conscience to sign it. But now I dream about the good times, they all come true. But the devil ain't a legend, the devil's real. In the empty way he touched me where I hardly feel. In that empty hole inside me, the nothing that'll ride me down into my grave. It does not heal. Nothing is a something, it can suck you dry. As the whisper you can hardly hear, it tells you why. Oh, it was hard luck and trouble, bad times too. I know I had 'em coming, I got through. It was advice that you gave me to dream, man, it saved me. You said get a new life contract that spells out your dues. Took goodwill to find it, a clear conscience to sign it. Now I dream about the good times, they all come true. Yeah, they all come true.
Hey there, we are Ruby Mac, and we are Western Massachusetts folk band coming at ya. We are so thrilled to be part of Berkshire Sounds.
It's more important than ever to support local independent musicians and local independent venues.
This is our song called Little Bird.
Ow! Little bird sitting on my shoulder told me I'm getting older. Told me I have to surrender to a stranger who's holding out her hand. I'm not the kind who's easy to win. Told myself I'd put the time in. I'm with my good intention, could not break it. I'm still on the run. Baby, been waiting for a long time. Calling for you, please answer my rhyme. Send up a signal, I'm losing my mind. Listen, baby, been waiting for a long time. Calling for you, please answer my rhyme. Send up a signal, I'm losing my mind. I can't hang on anymore. Little bird sitting on my shoulder told me I'm getting older. Told me I've got to surrender to a stranger who's holding out her hand. Little bird sitting on my shoulder. Ooh.
Thanks so much. Have a great day. Make good choices out there.
Great to meet ya!
Be nice to your neighbor and wear a mask.
True, wear a mask.
Hi everyone, it's Keith Lockhart here from the Boston Pops. I want you to imagine something. Imagine you are a consummate professional, literally one of the very best at your chosen craft, and then, seemingly overnight, your entire profession vanishes. This scenario was faced by hundreds of my colleagues across the New England area. Live musical performance ceased abruptly in March of last year, and there are still few signs of when it will return. The performing arts are a congregational economy, requiring many of us to gather on stage to make art, and many more of you to gather to receive it. Without being able to perform for you, many of my colleagues have no source of income and are now struggling to pay their bills and feed their families. Live musical performance enriches our lives in so many ways. It brings us comfort, emotional release, and simple entertainment. Music is always there when we need it, but now the musicians who make it need our help. Tanglewood and the Berkshire region hold a special place in my heart, and I am thrilled that the Boston Symphony and Pops will be able to return with a limited season this summer. In spite of this very good news, many of my colleagues across the Berkshires and New England still face months of uncertainty and little opportunity to make a living. I hope that you will continue to support these musicians by supporting the New England Musicians Relief Fund, a grassroots nonprofit created last year to help musicians weather the COVID crisis. They have raised over $500,000 for musicians, and your help will ensure that they can carry on this important work throughout the COVID recovery and beyond. You can learn more and donate at NEMRF.org. Next up on this Berkshire Sounds concert, you will hear two of my colleagues from the Boston Symphony and Boston Pops, violinist Julianne Lee and violist Rebecca Gitter, performing a movement of Mozart's Duo No. 1. Please enjoy, and I hope to see you at a live concert soon.
My name is Hilary Respass, and I'm Executive Director of Boston University Tanglewood Institute, which is a summer young artist training program for musicians aged 14 through 20. It usually happens on a glorious campus in Lenox, Massachusetts, and also at the Tanglewood Music Center, which is just a mile down the road from the BUTI campus. In a moment, you'll hear a recording of our Young Artists Orchestra and see some of the beauty of our usual surroundings during the summer. In any realm, though, our work would not be possible without the talents of our faculty, all of whom are excellent teachers and performers who are committed to nurturing and cultivating this next generation of young musicians who come to us each summer. I'm pleased to be here today to encourage you to join me in supporting the New England Musicians Relief Fund, an inspiring organization created to deliver this help to these invaluable members of our community. We all need to join together to lend the hand needed to ensure our musicians, our essential workers, are here to make music, teach music, and make live music part of our lives again. A year after we started experiencing the vicious effect of COVID-19, daylight savings time is back, spring is coming again, and with vaccinations available, the end of this very difficult period feels nearer. But we won't be at 100% anytime soon, and our musicians need us. Please join me today in supporting them through the New England Musicians Relief Fund. It will make a valuable difference in their lives now, and will surely make an invaluable difference in ours in the future as they are able to get back to work. Thank you so much.
Hey everyone, all my Berkshire friends, musicians, music lovers, I'm Todd Reynolds. I'm a solo classical violinist gone horribly wrong. I used to play a lot of Johann Sebastian Bach and Antonio Vivaldi and all the concertos that the other little kids played. And now I do this. So welcome to my laboratory and to my playground. Whatever you did this past year to keep yourself sane and to keep yourself safe, I applaud you. We've all done whatever we needed to do. And I learned how to actually connect with people through the internet, just like this. So I offer myself to you and a little bit of music to hopefully put a little bit of spring in your step this spring. We are almost ready to hug again. I can feel it. Let's hope that it comes soon. But no matter what, we'll be seeing each other soon as we hang and we play and we make music and we make life together. A little closer together than we've had the chance to do it in a while. Thanks for listening. Take care.
Hi, this is Arlo Guthrie. I'm here in support of the New England Musicians Relief Fund because it's been a hell of a year. I mean, the last show I've done was over a year ago, and I've been sitting at home. Not just me, my band, my kids, my agents, my managers, everybody's been out of work because of this ridiculous COVID situation. So the Musicians Relief Fund, particularly the New England Musicians Relief Fund, has been raising money to help struggling musicians of all kinds. It's the same work, it's the same rehearsals, it's the same practice that we do. I remember learning lick after lick, trying to perfect it, playing it 1,000 times over and over again. It's not any different whether you're in a symphony orchestra or whether you're on a stage in some local bar or a theater, whatever. Musicians speak a language that takes a lot of practice, and we don't know if it's successful until we can perform. So without performing, all of that work that goes into it is only hope. And I'm here to hope along with everybody else that this pandemic ends, that we can support each other during this trying time, no matter how long it lasts, whatever it is. There are musicians who, unlike myself, are just starting out. My God, what a terrible time to be in that position. I got grandkids who are doing it. They're trying, but it's difficult. So I hope you will support the New England Musicians Relief Fund. They've raised $500,000 already. It's mostly all gone to struggling musicians here and there, and they're going to need to continue. They can't do it without your help.
Hi, my name is Leslie Wu Foley, and I have the honor of serving as one of the founders and board members of the New England Musicians Relief Fund. Thank you for joining us for Berkshire Sounds, a bash to bring back music to Western Massachusetts and the Hudson Valley. Tonight's streamed performance supports the work being done by the New England Musicians Relief Fund. The global pandemic has created an acute crisis for the more than 2,000 freelance professional musicians who make their living playing live music across New England. Many freelance musicians don't fit neatly into either the traditional economy or the gig economy. Founded a year ago, the New England Musicians Relief Fund has distributed nearly $400,000 to professional musicians whose incomes have been drastically reduced due to the pandemic. We hope you'll join us in supporting musicians in need. There are links to donate at the bottom of your screen. We're incredibly grateful to our host, Signature Sounds, and our sponsors for this event, Dave Jamrog Audio Video, Adam Rothberg Graphic Design, Tool Insurance, and Guido's Fresh Market. Next up, we have Robin O'Haron, Samirah Evans, and Philippa Salas. Keep enjoying the night, and please remember to support the New England Musicians Relief Fund. On behalf of all of us, thank you.
Hi, my name's Robin O'Haron. I'm a traditional blues and gospel and folk musician from Western Mass. I'm thrilled to be here. I'm so grateful to the New England Relief Fund for Musicians. It helped me out a lot when I was really sick with COVID and couldn't work for over a year. So if you need help or want to give help, they're a great resource, and hope this song blesses you. It's called Hard Times Come No More by Stephen Foster. I believe that's going to happen. Hard times will come no more. Let us pause in life's pleasures and count its many tears, while we all sup sorrow with the poor. There's a song that will linger forever in our ears. Oh, hard times come again no more. 'Tis the song, the sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. While we seek mirth and beauty and music light and gay, there are frail forms fainting at the door. Though their voices are silent, their pleading looks do say, oh, hard times come again no more. A sigh that is wafted across the troubled wave. 'Tis a wail heard from the distant shore. 'Tis a dirge that is murmured around the lonely grave. Oh, hard times come again no more. 'Tis the song, the sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. Oh, hard times come again no more. Here's to hard times coming again no more. God bless.
Hi, my name is Samirah Evans, and I'd like to take a moment to praise the work of the New England Musicians Relief Fund organization, who has been supporting the musicians and helping to keep us afloat during this very trying time. I am a recipient of their efforts and was so grateful when a check came in just in time for me to address an issue that was going on with our home that was causing moisture in possible mold. And it would have been very difficult for me to be able to address that because our overall household income suffered as a result of my not being able to work the entire year as a musician. So thank you very much, and I hope that you all continue to support their efforts by giving and donating whatever you can to the New England Musicians Relief Fund. The song that you're going to hear next is We Shall Overcome. It's mine and the remarkable Franz Roberts rendition of it, and I hope you enjoy it. I think that is a song that is so relevant for this moment in time in our life. So enjoy the music and stick to the protocols so that we can all be safe and come together again very soon. Thank you.
We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. I do believe that we shall overcome We'll walk hand in hand. We'll walk hand in hand. We'll walk hand in hand. Someday. Deep in my heart, I do believe that we'll walk hand in hand we shall overcome.
Hello, and thank you for joining us. This is Berkshire Sounds, a bash to bring back music to Western Massachusetts and the Hudson Valley. My name is Chuck Clow. I'm the founder and host of Above the Basement, Boston Music and Conversation. I would like to thank everyone involved with the New England Musicians Relief Fund, which has such an amazing group and has distributed nearly $400,000, which is amazing, to professional musicians whose incomes have been drastically reduced to the pandemic. And while vaccinations are progressing and things are beginning to open up, this appeal is still vitally important to our music community, and we hope that you will help support it. There are links at the bottom of the screen that will bring you to where you can donate. Above the Basement is a podcast, and we have talked to many of the musicians that this fund will help. We have 180 episodes and are coming into our 5th year. You can check out who we are at abovethebasement.com. It's been a really great night so far, and coming up we have Peter Mulvey, Adam Rothberg, and Pamela Means. But up next is Izzy Held High. Keep enjoying the night, and please remember to support the New England Musicians Relief Fund.
My name is Izzy Heltai. I'm a singer-songwriter based out of Western Massachusetts. East Hampton, or Northampton area specifically. And the pandemic has affected me in all sorts of funky ways. I think anyone who was employed in the performing arts can probably say that. It's given me a lot of space to be creative and grow and be in one space, but I miss my community. And it's also forced me to totally shift how I make revenue, so that's been an adjustment. I hope live music comes back soon, and I hope to see you soon. Again, my name is Izzy Heltai. Thank you so much for hanging out.
There she is, a masterpiece, my Mona Lisa in real life, but she don't have a clue about what she wants. It's killing me to stand and wait with strangers who just want to take your picture, never lowering their phones. But give it a try, give it a try, give it a try. Hurt in the eye, hurt in the eye, give it a try. I didn't even know her name, that girl behind the pain seemed so distant, pretty clear that she's a mess. Back and forth, push and pull, it drives me up the wall, but still she makes me crazy day to day. I don't know how she feels, so give it a try, give it a try, give it a try. Just tell me goodbye, tell me goodbye, tell me goodbye. Every part of me still wishes that you felt the way I do, but you don't. So I'm doing you a favor, walking myself out the door, if you won't. There she is, a masterpiece. She's hard to get to know, but she's not just another painting on the wall. I'm not the only one who sees it, fighting crowds for her to notice me. It's unhealthy, so I think I'll move along and give it a try, give it a try, give it a try. Getting on with my life, on with my
is Peter Mulvey, and I am happy to be supporting the New England Musicians Relief Fund. I've been able to get by through this strange, awful year because my audience has held me up, but I think of everybody that's a sideman or a studio musician, all the people that have been out of work in the musical community, and I'm glad that the Relief Fund has been there to sort of help people get through, and I feel like we're about to turn the corner. So this is a song for summertime. This is called The Knuckleball Suite.
It is a warm summer evening, I can just hear the knuckleball suite. It is a warm summer evening, I can just hear the knuckleball suite. I can hear the clover hum along, I can hear the rain clouds are finding their feet. This town is a talisman, it's a vanishing breed. This town is a talisman, we are a vanishing breed. But our song is a first chair viola lost in the weeds. Billy C is drinking Sandy Man port down at the old cafe. Billy C is drinking Sandy Man port down at the old cafe. The little river goes by slow, the little river it likes it that way. Sally's barefoot in the backyard, going out to that Samirah boat of pine. Barefoot in the backyard, calling out to the Samirah pine. If once the star answers, say you are the wine, you are the wine, you are the wine. My brother Franklin is the ace. Franklin is a wireless sport. Franklin is the ace. You know the man's a wireless sport. He's going down to the old cafe to sit with Bill and drink the Sandy Man port. It's a warm summer evening. Oh, I hear the sweet. It's a warm summer evening. Do you hear the sweet? I can hear the clover humming along. I can hear the rain clouds finding their feet. The clover hums along. Tell me, aren't these summer evenings where you and I used to meet? All of these warm summer evenings are where we once and again shall all meet. Take care, everybody. Hang in there, and we're gonna get through this together.
Here is my song for the asking. Ask me and I will play. So sweetly I'll
you smile. Here is my tune for the taking. Take it, don't turn away. I've been waiting all my life. Thinking it over, I'd be sad. Thinking it over, I'd be more than glad to change my ways for the asking. Ask me and I will play all the love that I hold inside.
Hey everybody, Pamela Means here. Glad to be a New England musician. Sent one out to the New England Musicians Relief Fund. I believe we're coming to the end of the COVID days, I hope. The beginning was certainly a big challenge for me, and I was very sad-faced, not just for the loss of work, but for the absence of regular affirmation in the world as an artist, as a performer. And dealing with those feelings, and also the tightening up of my community of friends, and us checking in and staying in touch with each other, and teletherapy has helped me remain sane. And so here's to the in-person coming back. And this is a song I wrote a couple of years ago, but it continues to be relevant almost on a daily basis, sadly. So I hope that we as a human race can start to love each other more on a regular basis. Don't shoot. I'm tough and not bulletproof. Gonna love out loud, not afraid. Gonna march down Main in the Pride Parade. No closets, no shame. Yes, love and no hate. Hands up. Don't shoot. We're tough, not bulletproof. It's not the guns, it's the trigger. It's the bullet in the chamber, sent to kill a stranger by a hateful, deranged figure. It's not the guns, it's the trigger. It's the bullet in the chamber, sent to kill an anger by a hateful, deranged figure. Hands up, don't shoot. We're tough, not bulletproof. tough and not bulletproof. Ho, hey, NRA, how many souls did you kill today? Ho, hey, NRA, how many deaths you facilitate? Ho, hey, NRA, how many souls did you kill today? Ho, hey, NRA, how many hearts did you break today? Hands up. Don't shoot. We're tough.
My name is Gabe Langford Rice. I'm a professional trombonist and one of the founders of the New England Musicians Relief Fund. Thank you for joining us in this celebration of the rich musical community of central and western Massachusetts, the Hudson Valley, and southern Vermont. The response to our call for help from music lovers across New England has been unprecedented, and it's been tremendously encouraging for us while we wait out the pandemic. The day can't come soon enough when my colleagues and I return to the clubs and concert halls, theaters and bandstands to perform in person for you. Money donated to NEMRF will help musicians through this current crisis, and it will also help us to build a support system for our community of artists for years to come. We can't thank you enough. Up next is jazz luminary John Medeski, followed by the wonderful singer-songwriter Izzy Coffey. Please enjoy.
Hey everybody, my name's Noah. I use they, them pronouns, and I live in Philadelphia. I'm a singer-songwriter, and my music name is Izzy Coffee. I'm excited to play a song for y'all today. It's called May December, and I wrote it about a year ago. And it's about a lot of things, but it's part of it is about my relationship with Vermont, which is a really special and important place in my life. And I'm just excited to be able to share this song with y'all. It's really important to support musicians right now, especially Black musicians. So listen to our songs, like our stuff, find us on Patreon. Really, it's important to support folks right now. So thanks so much for listening. Wish I had superpowers all the time, more than I already do. Wish I could lift what I could, but I can't unsee what I saw or stay where I should and put my body, put my body. Wish I were a mermaid, had half of the fear, more of the movement and twice of the domineer. Wish I could be here for more of the time, with none of the men sitting in their truck beds with their bodies, with their bodies. Take me where every garden grows. Nobody wants to fold when some of this feels so good. But where it stands, nobody wants to bend, nor do the flowers bloom at all.
Hello everyone, I'm James Burton, the Boston Symphony Orchestra choral director and conductor of the Tanglewood Festival Chorus. After such a long period of time where musicians across the globe have had such challenges making ends meet and facing the challenges of the pandemic in both their work and their home lives, it's very reassuring to know that a group of wonderfully spirited and generous-minded folk have joined together to create the New England Musicians Relief Fund to support musicians in New England. The website is NEMRF.org, and I do hope that you feel free to donate as you are able. Next up in this performance, we have the Aston Magna Music Festival presenting a performance of Bach's Sonata for Violin and Continuo. Based in Great Barrington in the Berkshires, Aston Magna is the oldest annual summer festival devoted to performing on period instruments. In this performance, you will hear Daniel Stepner on Baroque violin, Laura Jepson on viola da gamba, and Peter Sykes on harpsichord. I do hope you enjoy this performance.
Wow, what a fantastic concert. My name is Hazel Dean Davis. I am a hornist and one of the founders of New England Musicians Relief Fund. The COVID-19 pandemic has created a crisis for professional musicians, and it is hard to find any silver linings in this more than year-long shutdown of live music. But perhaps one positive has been that musicians across genres have come together. Virtual concerts pale in comparison to live music, but the platform does allow for collaboration among musicians who wouldn't have had the opportunity to share a stage before the pandemic. My hope is that hearing concerts like the one you heard tonight, Berkshire Sounds, allows the audiences to hear and experience the depth of talent across genres. NEMRF has raised over $500,000 to help musicians from every genre weather this pandemic. Our success would not have been possible without the generosity and empathy of musicians and music lovers from across the full spectrum of the music world. I want to especially thank every musician who played, sang, or spoke on the concert tonight, all of whom donated their talent and time for this benefit concert. I want to thank our sponsors, Guido's Fresh Marketplace in Great Barrington and Pittsfield, and Tool Insurance in Lee. And a huge thanks goes to our incredible videographer, Dave Jamrog, CK Communications for their press expertise, Adam Rothberg for the beautiful graphics, and Jim Olson and his team at Signature Sounds for hosting the stream. Thank you to my colleagues on the NEMRF board, and most of all, a huge heartfelt thanks to you, our audience and our supporters. Your continued support makes it possible for us to help musicians weather this pandemic and get back on stage. You can learn more about the New England Musicians Relief Fund at nemrf.org. You can donate there, or if you're a musician who needs help, you can apply. Thank you, and I hope to see you on stage or in the audience at a live concert very soon. Have a great night. Thank you.